There are many differences between narcissists and psychopaths. I advise you to head over directly to the comorbidities playlist on this channel and spot the videos which deal with these differences. One difference, of course, is the narcissist uses narcissistic supply to regulate his internal environment, his moods, his emotions, his cognitions, and so on. The psychopath is in no need of external input. The psychopath self-regulates. Another difference is that psychopaths are perfectly able to tell the difference between reality and fantasy. They have intact reality testing. They are also able to tell the difference between external objects and internal objects, both of which are denied to the narcissist. The narcissist is unable to tell the difference between reality and fantasy. He's fully invested emotionally, he's fully cathected in his own shared fantasy and believes it to be true. And there are many other differences. But today I'm going to discuss one crucial difference as far as the victims are concerned. The narcissist manipulates you very differently to the psychopath. And this is the topic of today's video. My name is Sam Vaknin. I'm the author of Malignant Self-Love, Narcissism Revisited, and a professor of psychology. So, the psychopath and the narcissist are Machiavellian. In other words, they manipulate people. They manipulate people for different ends. The only goal of the narcissist is narcissistic supply. Narcissists, of course, avail themselves of your sex, of services that you can provide, of your presence, which instills in them a sense of secure base or safety, and so on. So narcissists take a lot of things from you. There's no denying this. But what they really need, what they really aspire to, what they really subsist on, what they really consume, and what they cannot exist without is narcissistic supply. The inflow of feedback and input from the environment that somehow buttresses and upholds their inflated, fantastic, grandiose self-concept, self-image, and self-perception. This is the ultimate goal of the narcissist. Everything the narcissist does and everything the narcissist refrains from doing has to do with securing a regular, undisturbed flow of narcissistic supply. The psychopath is a lot more varied. The psychopath is goal-oriented or goal-focused. The psychopath seeks money or sex or power or access or what have you. So they're both goal-oriented, but the narcissist is a lot more constricted, a lot more rigid than the psychopath. The psychopath's repertoire is much wider. And both of them manipulate you to obtain their goals. But here's a major difference. The psychopath distorts your perception of external reality by manipulating your internal reality. The narcissist distorts your perception of internal reality by manipulating your external reality. It's as if the psychopath and the narcissist were mirror images of each other when it comes to Machiavellian manipulation of people, manipulativeness. Let me expand a bit on what I've said. It sounds cryptic, but it's pretty straightforward, actually. The psychopath's aim is to distort your perception of external reality. The psychopath gaslights you. He wants you to distrust your own judgment of reality. He wants you to feel disoriented, dislocated. He wants to induce in you dissociative defenses. The psychopath's aim is to isolate you from the world, to take you away from the universe, from reality, from your environment, from your social milieu, and therefore, and thereby, exert total control over you, which would allow the psychopath to obtain or to realize or to attain his or her goals. Most psychopaths are men, by the way. And how does the psychopath achieve this? How does he accomplish this induced delusionality in the victim? How does he divorce the victim from the victim's grasp of reality, from the victim's ability to gauge and evaluate what's true and what's not, what's real and what's unreal? How does a psychopath accomplish this? By manipulating your internal reality. The psychopath pushes your buttons, leverages your vulnerabilities, penetrates your armor. The psychopath brainwashes you in some ways. Whatever the case may be, the psychopath uses internal psychological dynamics in you, uses chinks in your armor, weaknesses, shortcomings, vulnerabilities, in order to make you distrust your own senses, to make you doubt and become suspicious of data emanating from the environment, to make you question everything that's happening to you and everyone around you, rendering the psychopath the only stable presence in your life, the only person you can trust, the only rock you can lean against, the only shoulder you can cry on. So let's summarize this bit. The psychopath manipulates your internal reality in order to distort your perception of external reality, which is a great definition of gaslighting. The narcissist does exactly the opposite. The narcissist distorts your perception of your internal reality. The narcissist entrains you. The narcissist installs an introject, a representation of himself in your mind. The narcissist talks to you from within your mind. The narcissist takes over your mind. You outsource many functions to the narcissist, ego functions, and so on. And through this hostile takeover, through this merger, union, fusion, through this symbiosis, induced symbiosis,